Welcome to day 6, and today we are doing a yin practice that will help you open up and release into the low back and hips. And I wanted to just say that if you want to use anything as a prop, the only thing I'm really using today is a folded blanket. And I'm just using it at the moment to kind of sit on it, give me a little extra support to lengthen the spine. So if you want to pause the video to go ahead and do that. And we're going to come straight into butterfly pose. So come bringing your feet together. And depending on your back and sensitivity, you take your time as you fold forward and you go as far as you want, and there's never any pressure that you're putting onto yourself. Taking a deep breath, breathing in and exhale, fold forward. We're going to hold this for a couple of minutes and just allow yourself to open up and ease into the practice. Coming into a yin practice, we first come into noticing how our energy feels. The flow of the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Maybe soften a little bit more, relaxing the shoulders, the upper back. The more you relax into the breath, the more open and the upper body becomes a little heavier. There's a lot of tension we build up in our back. This is a great release. Taking a deep breath, inhale, slowly curl the spine back up. Coming up, take a moment, allow the blood to flow back down. And then we're going to switch on to our knees. Take the blanket underneath. If you have any sensitivity to your knee, we're coming into low lunge. So we'll first you can always place your knee, folding it out like this if you wish. And coming onto the knees tabletop, walking your right foot to the front and walking your hands right to the inside, and then facing the front. Take a deep breath, breathe in, drop the hips, bringing them forward, and open up the chest, coming into a low lunge. So depending on your comfort and your depth. As you just adjust the hips, sometimes we have to create a little bit of pullback, drawing the right hip back, whatever feels the need. The idea here is to slowly release in the inner thigh, the left side hip flexor as well. Once you find the position that's right for you, deepen your breathing. And if you have sensitivity to your wrist, you can come onto your fists. And some of us might come down onto the forearms, but that is a little more intense. So just notice what feels right for you. And on your next breath, slowly bring your leg back. Let's just take a moment, move our hips side to side. As you step into the left side, walking your left foot up to the front and facing forward, take a deep breath, breathe in, and then drop your hips down. You can stretch the right knee back if you want. Always taking your time to ease into the pose. Noticing how the left side feels compared to the right side. You can always come onto your fists. Or going a little deeper. That becomes a little more intense. On your next breath, take your leg back. And we're going to now come into a sleeping swan. So we'll take the right knee and we'll bring it up to the right wrist, and you can keep your foot a little bit underneath the center. Slide your left leg back and come down onto your forearms, and take notice that your hips roll a little to the left. You want to find that center. Now for some of us, this might feel more than enough. And then some of us can come down, resting our forehead. And some of us might stretch out our arms, but not necessary. Remember, this is not a challenge, it's a reset. So keep in mind what is needed for your body in a resting mode, a reset. Coming back into that deep belly breath. Working through the inner thighs, outer thigh, lower back. Breathing into the kidneys as well. And slowly coming back. Bring your knee back to tabletop. And pivot your hips side to side. And let's come into our table position. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Stretch out your right leg. Take a moment and pause here, lengthening into the spine. And then come down onto your forearms. So this could be more than enough for some people. And then some might come a little lower, resting forehead onto your hands. It's a bit deeper. Feeling that nice release in the inner thigh. Also massaging the intestines, the stomach. And on your next breath, slowly come back up, coming onto your knees, moving your hips side to side. And now we're going to pivot, coming on to our back. You can remove your blanket or towel to the side. Slowly roll down onto your back. Keep your knees bent for a moment. I have my little sand timer. We always, minimum in Yin Yoga, you can hold, beginners can hold for a minute, working your way up to 3 minutes, and maybe a little longer, but we're going to start from the beginning. So draw your knees into your chest, taking a nice deep breath, breathing in. Coming into a spinal twist, bring both the knees to the right side, resting your shoulder down onto the mat. Taking another deep breath. Allow yourself to just relax as possible. If you want, actually, you can take the blanket, place it between your knees, giving you that little extra cushion. Really enjoying that rotation of the spine, that release. There's a lot of surrendering in a twist. Taking a deep breath, breathe in and exhale, coming to the other side. You can place the blanket between your knees if you wish, making yourself as comfortable as possible. Maybe resting your hand on top of your knee, taking a deep breath, breathe in and exhale, soften. I have my daughter in the background practicing yoga as well. So if you have a family member who wants to join you, it's always better to make it a family event. Taking a deep breath, breathe in, draw your knees into your shoulder, into your chest. Maybe the rocking side to side. And let's stretch out our legs for final Savasana. Making yourself comfortable. You can always place something under your knees if you want. And you may stay here as long as you like, giving yourself time for feeling the back starting to relax and your hips to drop down. It actually takes time to transition the spine. So noticing the effects of your body relaxing and letting go, your feet falling to the side, fingertips are soft. And just enjoy this moment, these moments of ease that you take for yourself allowing yourself to reset each time when you come into this practice. Coming into a natural, easy breath. Taking your time as you bring your awareness into your breathing, wiggling your fingers and toes and your wrists and your ankles. Gently as you draw your knees into your chest and rocking side to side, rolling over to your right side. And then while you support yourself, coming up to sitting. Once again, just take a moment to enjoy this ease and notice the difference you feel in the shift in this little short practice you've come into. Knowing that it doesn't take much to relax your system, stretch out the lower back, and feel the openness in your inner thighs. And then softly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining on day 6. I hope you are enjoying this mini series. Tomorrow's day 7 of reflection. So I ask yourself to, you can come back to some of the other videos, or also just to notice what is resetting within you. Just to reflect on that. Notice the shift that you're feeling from the beginning of day 1, and know that there's nothing to fix, only something to notice, to be curious and just see how the days, each day there might be a subtle change that you feel. So enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Many blessings.